Welcome back to Road to Fire. We're a family of three documenting our journey to financial independence and retire early. Let's talk about our FIRE number and our August portfolio update. Like always, I'll be 100% transparent with our actuals and projected numbers, so hang with me. First, what is our FIRE number? I created a video on how to find your FIRE number, but there are great resources online you can check out. We used the common 25 times annual expense approach, but we decided to have a conservative 3.5% withdrawal rate to get to our number. So if we were dinks, we can definitely retire on $1 million and be set for life. We'll live our lives in some homestead playing Mario Kart until we were tired, but we aren't dinks, so we had to adjust. We opted for the fat FIRE path because we have a son. Kids come with bogeys we can't always foresee, so we wanted to be safe and shop for a very high FIRE number. My husband, he'll never retire. He really enjoys working. Our FIRE number gives him options and choices to retire, but he'll more than likely keep doing what he's doing because he absolutely loves being an engineer. For us, retire never meant quitting our jobs. In fact, we'll probably have mini retirements along the way. We actually both are in careers and roles we love, and it pays pretty well. FIRE meant options, but working in general in the future will no longer look like this. But it will probably more look like this. Well, not exactly, but you know what I mean. It's working on your own terms versus being dictated by our company or manager. Again, it's the choices and options that we're looking to have, hence the I in FIRE. Personally, I'll go back into the nonprofit sector, which doesn't pay well but is more self-rewarding. I want to give back and have a more purpose-driven career. I'll probably also tap into consulting later on if desired. Okay, let's break down our projected FIRE number. Again, this number can change as we go, but we created an ambitious yet attainable goal. Our goal is to have maybe 2 to 3 mini retirements before reaching this number. So our FIRE number is projected to be $2.45 million. Obviously, this doesn't align with the 4% rule. If you back into this number, you'll find our run rate to be about $100,000 a year. And if you've watched any of our budget videos, you know our expenses are nowhere near this high. We added a lot of cushion to our FIRE number. The chart shows our ideal mix, which will probably adjust and change over time. We would have about $1.9 million invested in the stock market that we hope to withdraw from at about a 3 or 3.5% rate. This represents about 78% of our net worth. Then we'll have approximately 12% of our net worth in real estate, or about $300, which works well for our Midwest markets. This number needs a little bit more vetting, but we have our MLS set up and are expected to buy in the September and October timeframe, so we're uber excited to jump right back into real estate investing. Ideally, I would personally like to have a cash cushion for recessionary years like 2020 or 2008. We'd have about $100,000 on hand, and again, this number can flex and change based on our current run rate. And for my son, we'll have about $150,000 for him, as I outlined in our more recent video. I'm not concerned about this number, as he has 3 sets of grandparents who will flood him with a lot of monetary gifts. These are our aspiration numbers and are bound to change, but we have a target plan which helps us create a clear vision. I find that once you outline a clear path, it's easier to accomplish. Our target number might seem daunting, but even if we hit only 90% to our goal, we'll still be set. But just for a second, think about your lifetime earnings to date. Take the age you started working and estimate how much you made each and every year to get your lifetime earning to date. I'm sure most of us will be shocked about how much earning potential we've already had. FIRE is attainable. For example, the last 5 years I made on average $100,000 a year, just for easy math. And I was taxed about 30% of that, again for easy math. So $150,000 were taken out. But my net income was about $350,000 in my last 5 years. Of course, there's expenses, and let's just say my savings rate was 50%. That's about $175,000 I had to be able to invest and save. When you calculate your potential earning of what you've already earned as well, you can see that FIRE is very attainable. Real quick plug here. If you're looking for books to help you build and create solid financial and personal goals, these 3 are my favorites. The first 2 are more about behavior science, which focus on how and why we do what we do. And the last one is a financial gem most people already know about. But take the time to educate yourself on behavior science as well as financial literacy to get more educated on how you can attain your financial goals. Let's get into our August investments updates. This is as of week 2 of August, and so we'll be able to see how we're tracking towards our investment goal of $1.9 million. We review this monthly. And as of today, our total stock portfolio is just under $180,000, with the majority of our money sitting in Vanguard. And of that $145,000 in Vanguard, 90% of them are in index funds. So again, a very lazy investor here. Our $29,000 sitting in Fidelity are our 401ks with our companies. And then we have 2 really small accounts. We have a Robinhood account that has my new dividend income portfolio, as well as an Optum account that has our HSA. Again, we did not max out our HSA, which was a miss on my part, but we hope to do that in the future. Overall, I feel we have some growth that needs to be done this year, and I hope that the markets continue to correct itself as I go into the last couple of months of the year. If we look at July investments versus August, we had about a 6.8% growth month over month, which is great. I have not looked to see if our numbers have hit pre-COVID amounts, but I'm sensing it has. We have about 4.5 months left in the year, so we really need to get our savings rate higher to hit our year-end goals. We are tracking 9.4% to our investment goals as of today. Keep in mind this is tracking to our $1.9 million stock investment goal. We hope to be around 10 to 11% by the end of the year, but it is really contingent on the market. We are waiting on a few things to kind of propel our plan, particularly getting to real estate, so more to come on that front. We'll share our net worth growth at the end of the month, including our overall assets. Now, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. But don't forget to like and subscribe below.